So I want to turn now to this alleged terror plot, which we're learning was stopped just in time. A 20-year-old Saudi Arabian man who was studying chemical engineering in Texas is now accused of planning for several years to carry out an attack. CBS News Homeland Security correspondent Bob Orr joins us from Washington this morning with the details. Bob, good morning.
Good morning, Erica.
So talk to us a little bit about what we know thus far and who this person was, Khalid Ali M. Al-Dawsari.
As far as we can tell, Erica, he seems like the classic lone wolf. This was a wannabe jihadist with no connections to a larger terror group like Al-Qaeda. The important thing is he was totally under the radar. The FBI knew nothing at all about Khalid Al-Dawsari and just until 3 weeks ago. He's a Saudi-born student. He got good grades, no criminal record. He was never in any kind of trouble, but he did manage to quietly buy chemicals for bombs and also research possible targets. A very scary type threat.
It is very scary. Luckily, though, in some ways, the system really worked here when he tried to buy those chemicals because that tipped off some things. There was also a search of his room, as I understand it.
Yeah, actually, the FBI did secret searches, 2 of them on his Lubbock, Texas apartment. And they found a cache of evidence there. The agents found some chemicals which can be used in making of bombs, some wiring, a clock, a hazmat suit. They also found a journal, a private diary filled with his apparent jihadist philosophy and emails that he had sent to himself suggesting targets. For example, he had researched a number of Western dams and power plants as possible targets. He also took a look at New York City and wondered if maybe there were some targets there. And then another email titled Tyrant's House spoke about this house. It's the Dallas home of former President George W. Bush. Now, CBS News talked to some of Al-Dawsari's former roommates who do not want to be identified on camera, but they described the suspect as a loner.
He really did keep to himself a lot. He didn't include us in anything. He just went to his room, came out to eat on occasion, go straight back to his room. If we had people over, he wouldn't talk to them. Our friends assumed that he was even a terrorist himself, but we kind of defended him jokingly, just not assuming anything at all.
Wow, quite a picture that they paint. And Bob Orr in Washington, and again, you did say they're stressing that he does appear to be a lone wolf this morning.
Yeah, that's the good news here, but it does also remind us, Erica, that there is a threat going forward which people have to be vigilant about.
Important. If you see something, say something, as we say. Bob, thanks.